I get that you guys are both campaigning. Obviously, it's very awkward for me because I feel like shit. But please don't make any deals with them that will compromise us. Possibly.
No, that's
a problem.
No, it's not. It's not a problem. That's what I hate. Is that
because you'll have to be going back on some deals if you cross deals.
Right, but
and ultimately, Kalia and I are stronger.
No, I know.
That was Rachel's competition, so.
Right. No, and it sucks that I got to go against Shelly, and I try not to bash the other person I'm going against. And it's at the point now where I almost have to. Yeah. And that's the part of me that I don't want to do. Yeah. And that's my hard part right now. And yeah. She even said something. She's like, you look down, and I'm like, yeah. Because I don't want to play that game. But unfortunately, for me to stay, I need 2 votes, and I know I have. I hope I have Kalia's. So, and I know that Shelly's going to be.
Well, you can talk to Kalia about it, but I know Kalia doesn't want to fight, 2 people by herself next week.
Right. No, exactly.
But just like don't make any deals with Rachel and Jordan that you're going to have to go back on. Right. No, that A will affect you in jury, and B would upset me and Kalia.
Yeah, no, I know, and that's. But I know that Shelly's going to offer them the world.
She's going to offer probably a lot to stay too. Yeah. And
between you and me, I know she's going to offer them the world, and her word doesn't mean a thing.
It's going to go flippy flop for sure, 100%.
And that's. Where I am is like, for me to stay, I'm going to have to offer them something. And if I say, no, I'm still against you, they're going to say, all right, we'll keep Shelly because she said she's with us. But, yeah. Well. And that's why, that's why I'm fucking miserable right now. Yeah. Because I know for me to stay, I got to fucking say shit that's
that I don't mean necessarily going to be true, but if you win next week, I mean, hopefully you would still put them up.
Yes. I mean, and then that.
So I'll be able to play in veto also.
Right. That will affect me for jury.
Both ways will. Right. We all have a deal already.
Anything that happens right now is fucking me. So. Yeah. Any way I look at it, I'm fucked.
So that's what I was just saying. Just be careful because I know obviously you guys are both campaigning.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's what sucks is I know anything I say can and will be held against me, and I can use it as, hey, look, I need to say what I have to say to get by, and sorry for trusting me. Yeah. But so far in this game, I've tried to be as trustworthy and honest as I could. And I know right now that is not going to be true. And that really fucking bothers me.
Yeah. And it's going to, but it's part of the game. It's part of staying. Exactly. And then after this week, next week's a new week, and you take it from there and stuff too. I mean, next week, whoever is HOH is a tiebreaker HOH.
Right. Exactly. That's.
Ultimately, in case, one takes themselves off the block, one gets put back on, or something like that. Which, I mean, obviously it's me and Kalia and them too. Right. So it's like...
So let me bounce off you. If I tell them, I'll work with them.
And you win HOH next week and you don't put them up?
No, but if I win HOH, I'm putting them up. Because I know what we have to do to get further.
Then just say, I'm sorry, I had to make that deal with you guys, but I had this deal longer. I mean,
I don't want that to come back. I mean,
because we're going to hear about it.
So
they're going to run their mouths, and then when Kalia wins HOH, it's not going to matter. But we can't let them win HOH.
But I just don't want Kalia to think that if I make a quote unquote deal with them, that it's true.
Well, you're going to have to explain that, obviously, and then win HOH and prove it, too.
Right, exactly, and that's why I said...
If you don't win HOH, then it looks like you just think you're safe with everybody, and everybody, discusses that you have a deal with them, and then you're going. Right. So, and that would be the same as Shelly as well. But Shelly, the only thing is that no one expects her to win this HOH next week.
Right, so she's going to be able to keep her hands clean and be able to say what it's.
As per usual, but everybody knows you lies. All the girls have known for a while.
Right. So that's why I'm in a tough spot, because I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that, but thank you for understanding to know that I have to do that.
Yeah. No, I totally get that you do, but just like,
so,
just know anyway that the votes and jury, it's gonna be like.
Right. Well, let me get to jury to worry about the votes and jury.
No. I mean, the votes and jury are so I mean, you get it to 1, 2. Either way, you get 50,000.
Right.
If you get to 1 or 2. I mean, then you worry about it then, and you speak your game then, and be like, I was faithful the whole time, but you know, at the crunch time, I had to do things, and my main allies were gone, and this is what I had to do. I mean, my main allies the whole game were Brendan and then Danny.
Right.
So I had to pick up the pieces.
You're 23 and you're giving a 40-year-old advice. I love it.
Well, no, not if.
No,
it's just like, I mean, we have been stuck in the same house. We've gone through the same experience for the same amount of days.
So okay,
I understand the whole deals and things you got to say.
I do feel better knowing that you understand, because yeah, I am.
I mean, if you put me up, I will win veto and come after you next week.
And then. I mean, I think I can have a better explanation of it later.
Being like, it was a newbies thing from day one. We agreed on this thing from, before anyone else got in the house.
All right, so
we have lots of excuses.
Yeah, exactly. So if
it comes down to 2 newbies, then they really, it's literally by everything else. It's not by, okay, the veterans are going to vote for the veteran and the newbies are going to vote for the newbie. It's literally going to be like, we have to decide between these 2 people and how they did it and how they played the game. So.
Right. And
which is a better shot.
Right. I've tried to play as honest as possible through this game, but this is the week that I'm going to have to not play honest.
Yeah.
And I hate it. And I'm going to have to be a fucking, throw somebody else under the bus. That was the whole thing. Like when I campaigned against Dominic, I'm like, I'm not going to say anything bad about you. I'm going to say why I deserve to be here. But I'm at the point now where I'm going to have to say.
Yeah, you got to say whatever you got to say.
If Shelly's telling you she's going to work with you, look at her track record, look at my track record.
She's going in there looking for the thing right when, the gates are up and everything. I mean, she's doing whatever she can to say. You need to do the same.
I'm even at the point where I don't even. I mean, Kalia said she saw it too. But like when Shelly came out here, because Kalia said she pushed the button and it did it, and Shelly was like, "No, you didn't push the button."
Don't tell them.
No, I'm not going to tell them that. But that pisses me off. That
I know, but then
one or both are lying. Like maybe the fucking thing never even moved.
Because Kalia told me, like in confidence, like when I was up there.
Right, and then she told me and told us. But like she said, you push the button on the front, and Shelly was like, "No, you don't push the button on the front." And how the quarter kept coming out, and then.
Well, you say, she pushed the button. It doesn't mean that she pushed that little button. Maybe she was gonna say, "Oh, I thought you meant I pushed the red button. You saw the light lit up." Blah blah blah. And she needs a little excuse, but she wasn't gonna tell us how she did get it to move. So.
Which.
I mean, obviously, just remember that. I do.
Yeah.
We all
that's
get that.
That's what's killing me right now.
Kalia was being truthful with us about it, and Shelly wasn't. And
right. Her actions have spoke volumes.
Yeah, but we
in a negative
can't
way.
Tell Rachel and Jordan about that.
I would never say that at all.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
But I know, and that's the thing, like.
And I don't even think it'll be for that. I think Kalia and I were talking about it, and we're like, it'll probably be, the OTEB will probably be her next week, throwing things in the voodoo doll and stuff like that.
Right, throwing little fucking tarot cards into the fortune teller's mouth.
Yeah, whatever.
And, I mean, that makes more sense, like tarot cards of past house guests. So, yikes. But,
yeah.
All right, no, because, Jordan did say to me before, like, will you work with us if we keep you? And I said, let's talk.
They want to get rid of her anyway.
Yeah, I told him, like, let's talk when we can actually talk and not whisper and stuff like that. But, because she told me, she's like, Shelly told me that she will work with me.
Okay, but you know what? If that's what they want to work with them, you guys would be like, yeah, how many competitions has she won? What is she going to do?
No, I don't want to use the competition thing because then I look stronger But I just want to say, look at her actions. Look what she's done. She's lied to you so many times. She's thrown everybody under the bus. And if you believe her now, but that's basically saying the same thing about me. But
well, no, because you still voted for Jeff.
Right,
you still have
right.
to be social with the whole house. I mean,
Right, well,
obviously, they're not going to know we have a deal. And you just keep going from there.
And I never mentioned our deal before, so I'm not going to mention that now. And
yeah, no,
so
there's no need to. We all shit on it, so it's our thing.
Yeah.
And Shelley would go back on that too.
Right. No, Shelley.
Not on our deal, but Shelley will go back on them.
Oh yeah.
But the idea of Shelley winning something to be able to do that is not very good. And Shelley's argument when she's in the final 2 seats could be, you guys didn't think I was playing the game? Well, I never won a competition and I'm in the final 2. So who is playing the best game?
Right.
You know, or something like that. It was my...
Thank you for understanding.
No problem.
Bacon, 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 bacon.